I guess there's a lot of pressure that comes with achieving a national championship, but it's been a lot of good hard work by a lot of people that have been involved in the program. So the goals and the objectives remain the same: get quality people and quality talent, try to make them mesh and be a good team, and help everybody achieve everything they can out of each other, and not just be an individually driven program. So the expectations haven't changed. We're trying to accomplish, trying to take it one game at a time, get better, and again, get people to buy into how things go here at Mid-America with the university and our program. Been extremely spoiled with a lot of talent that have been around for a lot of years, so we just graduated a couple more talented players there. Megan Balcom obviously was a tremendous player, first team All-American, played both sides of the ball really well, made people around her better. So she's a difficult replacement. Kylisha West was an extremely good athlete, really excelled towards the end of the year and the end of her career, being the national tournament player of the year. And then two late bloomers, I'd say, in Jasmine Webb, who was tremendous for us, really gave us a push athletically, and helped elevate the work ethic in our program, which was great. And then Natalie Felipe was just a tremendous player, and on any given night could be our best player. So there's 4 talented players, a lot of length and athletic ability, but we've brought in some pretty good players to help fill the void that they've left. But starting, it'll be the returner's job to set the standards of the culture with our program and help enforce those standards and expectations each day. So leading the charge there would be Ellie Dietz is returning, backup point guard, 2 guard, just kind of a playmaker from the perimeter, shoots a lot of threes, and any given night can get really hot and help us in that area. Also an impact returner is Bailey Reinhardt, plays a perimeter position. Been a 2-year starter on and off, logged a lot of minutes, and she's a trusty player, knows the offense, knows the culture, been around since a young girl, and now she's really trying to take the reins and help get the program to another championship. Tristan Wicks was freshman of the year 2 years ago. She was turning junior, 6'3". Really added a lot to her game this year, and able to step off the block, shoot a little bit better from the perimeter. But expect for her to have a really good year and follow up a lot of good post players in our program. We've had 5 players of the year in the conference, all been post players. So she's trying to step up and be that next dynamic player at that position. And then you've got some tremendous young talent, Whitney Moy, who's a 6'3", super duper athlete, really excelled in the national tournament, really came around. Callie O'Hare is a 6'2" shooter from the perimeter, adds some length and athletic ability. Both are sophomores. You've got Lindsey Johnson, backup point guard, and Ashley Likens, who's a reserve wing player that kind of can play multiple positions. So that's a good core returning. And then we've added some dynamic playmakers and just overall players in the transfer class and in the freshman class. So we have a lot of impact transfers and then impact freshmen as well. So there's 7 new people coming in this class. You have 2 true freshmen, and then you have 5 transfers. So leading the transfer charge, you've got Ashley Gibson, who's a Southern Methodist transfer by way of Butler Community College, was all everything at Butler. Defensive player of the year, just a tremendous player, averaged 20 a game, was the first team All-American, so she can do it on both ends. She went to Southern Methodist and's here now. She's going to be a playmaker of all kinds of sorts for us, play multiple positions. Jaden Oliver is a transfer from Oral Roberts University, pure shooter, good length at the guard position, can make plays, a tremendous passer, but she's a consistent, steady player, but really can fill it up from the outside and can do a lot of things scoring the ball. You also have Jovana Jokovic from Serbia. She's by way of McCook Community College. She's going to be a sophomore. She's a 6'2" playmaker, plays like a solid international post player, can really pass it, shoot it from the perimeter, make plays, can do some things that a lot of posts don't do, and she's just really tremendous offensive ability. Tanshiel Hollingsworth is Augusta State transfer point guard. Is going to consume a lot of minutes of that position. She's a water bug out there. She's a tremendous athlete, very gifted passer, playmaker for others, and then an unassuming scorer. So really expect big things out of her. We're going to be as good as she can really make us go. She's a senior, 1-year kid, has got a lot on the line, really wants to come lead a program and finish her career really well. We have 2 true freshmen, Ashley Cook from Fort Scott High School, and then we also have Marketa, who's from Czech Republic. She's a playmaker. Ashley's a scorer, Marquette is a dynamic playmaker, point guard, two guard position, really has that European flair to her game, tremendous upside. Ashley can spread the floor, can shoot the ball, really, not a true position, can kind of do a little bit of everything. Got to get both of them playing the college game, get conditioned better, make better decisions. And then following up, we got another transfer from Oklahoma State, Brittany Atkins. She's going to be a semester kid. She's got 2 years left, but she's going to start a semester. And starter at Oklahoma State, really good player, 12 points a game. Can really add another dimension to our team and help get us over the top with all these girls. So the key to this year is going to be meshing the new with the old, kind of trying to bring our stamp of Mid-America basketball here. It's going to be an unselfish style of play. It's like every year. I think last year we led the country in 10 different categories. The top 10 in the country in various categories: assist and turnover ratio and team field goal percentage, defensive field goal percentage. So it's going to be a team game. And this won't be a one-person show, and we'll just see how all the bodies mesh and how we do this year. Oh, it's a great league. I think it proved it last year. I think what's important that came out of that is it's really good programs supported by their universities, their administration, good community support, and then very good coaches. So coaches have been able to accumulate talent and get them to buy into a certain way of playing, and it showed on the national scale. Finally, as what we've always known as a conference, but it's once you do something on the national stage, it gives a little bit more credibility to how you're feeling. So we still got a lot of work to do to be recognized in one of the top conferences, but very good coaches, very good players and teams, and it's just fun to see the league. As I've grown up in the league as a player and a coach, just fun to see the league grow on a national scale at the NEI Division I level. So winning the league is going to be a tough task for anybody. What's great about where we've brought the league is that you don't just have to win the league to make the national tournament anymore. So I think it gives us a chance to get 3 and 4 bids. So if we can just play this thing out and everyone has a good opportunity to represent on the national level, it's going to be another good year. And I think the conference is even going to do better this year.